I really wasn't able to get any sense of permanent housing. I kept hearing about permanent housing being offered, and the way that City Square worked is they told me to give me 60 to 90 days. Someone would reach out. I had to list where I stayed, and the places where I stayed were the library, it was Panera Bread, or either Starbucks. And the guy tells me at City Square, well, they're not going to come inside looking for you. So, I'm not sure how this is going to work out for you. Really? I mean, you ask me, where do I spend my days? I give you that information, because I'm going to work on something. I need to keep my mind busy, keep myself busy, and not thinking about what I don't have, this housing that I don't have. And so, those were my go to places to go and work, to keep myself busy up until I started chasing the resources. And then that was pretty much my days, looking for food, looking for a shower somewhere, looking for a place to wash my clothes. And to be honest with you, I was really quite disheartened once I looked at the situation. So, initially, when I started going after the resources, I didn't notice. I just, was trying to do the best that I could for myself at the moment or at that time, right? And it wasn't after I sat and I really assessed the situation. It was maybe a month and a half, 2 months down the road, and I'm looking and I'm like, I'm no closer to permanent housing than I was before. And I realized that the something that needed to change was me. I needed to change my thinking, and I needed to change what I was doing. So that was really kind of my mindset. I wasn't really disappointed in the agencies because, let's face it, I was a number. I was a number that allowed them to continue to get their funding, right? And I realized that after I was offered a job. So this is really when my eyes came open. One of the agencies that I was going to for day services offered me a job. And when I considered the job, at first I was so excited about it because it was an opportunity for that permanent housing. So here it is. Permanent housing is on the horizon. You know, the opportunity was that I would work for two gentlemen. They owned a hotel. I would get room and board at the hotel. My job duties would be to care for their mother, who was up in age. She could pretty much do for herself, but I would have to make sure that, when she got out of the shower, that I wiped the floor up. I'd have to clean up behind her, make sure her room was clean and everything. I'd have to take her to the mosque when she had, services, and anything that she needed. I would take her to her doctor's appointments as well. They would provide a car for me to do that. And I would also make sure that she ate. So, pretty standard stuff. Something like senior care, right? The only caveat was there was no monetary compensation and food was not provided. So, I'd have to provide my own meals. So, I looked at the opportunity and I was thinking, gosh, no monetary compensation? I'm a woman. I have needs. This is not going to work for me. And I started thinking about the organization that even presented this opportunity to me. And it was almost as if, it's like, this is a really lowball offer. And for an agency to be there to assist me this is not going to get me the stability that I'm really looking for. Yeah, I'll have a roof, but I've got this job. Not to mention, I didn't mention this, I would be on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I'd have to be on standby in order to, fulfill the mom's wishes or whatever. That was not beneficial to me in any way. I was really, at first, I was excited about the opportunity just to be off the street. However, when I really took a closer look at it, I started getting upset and I was actually disgusted that they would even consider that type of offer for anybody, not just me, but for anybody. For you to say that you were an organization that was there to help the homeless didn't seem like this was help for me. It was help for this company and these gentlemen that own this hotel. They would be definitely benefiting. I would benefit with a room, but that was pretty much all that I would be getting for 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.